Who's driving? What the?
Well, good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. I'm just going to go do a little good morning walk. I just wanted to say good morning to y'all. Hope everybody slept well. Hope your day will bring you some new opportunities and adventures. But no adventures that are unexpected or bad. So, I know my wife came out here a little earlier. It's about 6:30 or so in the morning. So let me go ahead and slip this around. And here is our hyped up dog. Sometimes I think he belongs in a rehabilitation program for prescription medication, abuse of prescription medication. I don't know. Not this one. This is Tom Tom. He's pretty calm, chilled. This one just is the fueler here. He's the igniter of things. She's the igniter of things. Looks like my wife is burning some trash. So they cut down these 3 trees right here, as you can see on the ground. And eventually we'll have a garage with a roll down for, I was mentioning it in another video, roll down for dry storage for rice, probably like a 6x6 or 10x10, and then 2 parking bays for like an ATV when budget allows, when we can get one. And then the motorcycles. Right now there's only 1 scooter, but there'll be a second one. I plan to buy one hopefully next month, maybe the end of next month sometime. We'll see. And somebody's out in the rice field spraying something, and I'm not sure quite what. See if I can get a better view here. No, it doesn't look like I can. I'm stepping in all kinds of mud. Well, I guess it's not mud. I guess it's dry. Let me see. Oh, there's a carabao over there. Is that a cow? I can't tell. Yeah. There's the guy spraying. Let's see if we can get a shot of him. He's not identifiable, so I can't get his face. But anyways, you kind of get an idea. So now our crop is planted and they're spraying, and they irrigate every, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I guess. And the irrigation is actually done for free. The water is piped in by the I think it's the Farmers Association or the barangay or somebody pays for it, which is really a blessing. Because even though we don't pay for water here, we have a good well here, and I always say a prayer every day for it that it keeps going. But everybody's wells here are really, really fantastic wells. They haven't had any problems with them, and we haven't. And we have a small tank. Good morning, my wife. My wife is over here. I saw those trees you guys cut yesterday. Now this is nice. You cleaned all this up. I don't know if you guys saw this before in a previous video, but it was kind of a weeds and stuff and a mess. But wow, her and our neighbors, she got everybody together, and for the last probably 4 or 5 months, they've been out here just cleaning and grooming, planting, transplanting, pulling up, moving plants, moving trees. So it's really looking nice. Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh, miracle fruit. Okay. That's big stuff. Wow. Oh, this is what it's like small. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm pretty naive to farming still, so, and fruit trees. I don't know them all yet, but I'm learning. What are you doing now, hon? Weeds? I'm not filming you, don't worry. That was the only time I filmed you, was just to say good morning. God, I haven't been back here for a while. What is this one? Is this a palm? A foxtail palm? Wow. Was it always this big? Huh. And we've got these really beautiful, these are mango, right? I mean, mango, coconut trees, sorry. And we've got a lot of these around the perimeter of our house, which is really nice. One day, when my wife wins the lottery, we're going to get some lights and two spotlights to go up the tree trunk like they do at the resorts. When you drive up to the resorts, the palms or coconut trees are lighted, and boy, they just look great at night. But this is a forever project, so and it looks great. It's getting there. There's our small water tank, and we don't need anything more than that. I thought from our previous house in the province that we had a large tank and all kinds of pressure tanks and pumps, and then an extra deep well that we thought we were going to need. And out there, water was not the same here. It's not plentiful during the summer out there. The water tables drop, and a lot of people run out of water. But here that doesn't happen. Here, there's plenty of water, probably because it's ag land, and the city and county and the LGUs want to make sure that everyone has water here for their farm. Whether it's mostly rice out here, but they do other things too. But I would say 90% of the crops out here are rice. So anyway, so that's just a quick good morning. I'm working on another video. I'm finishing up the Visa booklet, and I'm going to send it over to Goldfinger too. I had a version of it that I was going to send to him about 2 weeks ago, but I didn't really like it. I wanted to do something more user-friendly, easier, and just kind of a one-click get type of a thing. So working on that this morning. That should be finished today, most likely be finished. But like Goldfinger's book, you know, his ebook for travelers and permanent residents and tourists coming in and out, there's always revisions. Almost, if you really wanted to, you could revise it every day. But I usually will do it once a week, you know. So, and he'll be putting that in his book too, the link to this book for the visas. So, and I have third-party visa agents in there too, with all the contact names and numbers. For the retirement visas, we have the free service marketers, which are really good. Just because they're free doesn't mean they're not good. They get paid by PRA, by Philippines Retirement Authority. So, and then you have your agencies like JRC, and that they're very good too. So, hey, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention, if you ever saw my previous video on Ozempic, that I started on Ozempic, the once a week injection to help control and suppress appetites and cravings for sugar and carbs and all that. So I forgot to mention the progress on that. So it is going well. I've already started my higher dose, the 0.50 milligrams dose. And yeah, wow, it really takes away the cravings once you get into the second month and you're off of the trial dose, which was the 0.25. Get into the second month, once a week you inject the 0.50. And I know some people cringe at injecting, but you saw the needle. It's like an epi needle, and it's filled with, if I can, sorry for my hand, if I can get this. Oh my gosh. Let me go. If I can get this video, if I can get this in here, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the medication right here, and I have it all marked. And the last time I take it, and the dosages are all in here. Now, if anyone is interested in knowing about Ozempic, it's very easy to get out here in the Philippines. It's a common medication out here. However, it is extremely expensive. At least to me, it's expensive. Each box, which has 4 injections in it, is about 6,700 pesos per box. So just divide that by 4, and that's what each shot is. You know, maybe, I don't know, 1.5, about 1.617 a shot. You know, 1,006 or 1,700 pesos a shot. Now, but the funny thing is this, and I was talking to my wife the other day about this. Yes, the medication is expensive. And of course, if you're a senior and you have your senior card, you get 20% off of that. So, which I happen to have mine in, and it does help a lot. But believe it or not, if you factor in the food cost you save, it is at least to par. It at least balances out to pay for the medication, if not more. And I would say more. From looking at the our food receipts, I'm trying to track it and figure it out. You know, is this medication worth it? Is it something we need to eliminate out of our budget because it is very expensive? However, if it's replacing a different cost and it's exchanging it with a different cost, I'm good. Then I have no problem, because I would rather not eat a lot, and that extra weight is just incredibly. It negatively affects you. So I don't know. I'm not like giving Ozempic a plug or anything. I'm just saying it is one path to take if, and I tried keto, and I still follow actually a little bit of the keto diet, but Ozempic and keto really don't complement each other. Certain things in keto does not work well with the Ozempic. So I figured out what those were. I pulled it out of the keto part of the diet, but things like pure butter is always healthy to get. And Brian, shout out to Brian if you see this. Brian is a friend of ours he actually came initially to look at our house in the province to purchase, him and his girlfriend. And but he's really intelligent. He had an ordeal, and he had to go on a keto diet. And he's, from what I know, at least when I saw him last, you know, he follows it strictly, and it does work. It really, really does work. So just a health note, a health message, that's all. And I'll update you further if I stay on Ozempic, because I don't want to stay on it, you know, for the rest of my life. I just want to get it to a point where I'm comfortable, and you might want to do the same. So if it's something you can afford and you can have it in your budget temporarily for maybe 6 months, you know, 6 to 12 months is a good time to be on it. If you want to drop the excess weight without hunger pains, without, you know, going through all that. Because believe me, when that medication is in your body fully after the, like, say the 5th or 6th week, yeah, you could just look at a lot of foods and just go, ugh, I'm not interested. Like now my wife asked me, hon, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, actually, hon, nothing. I'm good. You know, I had like a light, kind of a late lunch, a 2 or 3 o'clock lunch, and then I'm good. And if I have anything for dinner, it's usually just maybe one fried egg on top of a little bit of white rice at the most, or maybe a piece of toast, or a pear, an Asian pear. I'll split one with my wife. So yeah, my eating habits are a lot different now, and it is something to look into. But that's about it this morning, guys. God bless and have a great day. And I'll see you in another video.
Countryside, life is simple, but the heart is full and true. Nature is my home, and passion my banner blue. The rising sun